But let's right now turn to the House taxman, Congressman Kevin Brady, who's been outlining his new plan for tax reform 2.0 today. Brady telling his fellow Republicans that the new tax plan will make last year's tax cuts for individuals absolutely permanent. And this kicks off a weeks-long period for lawmakers to offer their input, with further action possible in the month of September. Just in time, conveniently enough, for the midterm elections. Joining me right now is Republican Congressman Lee Zeldin of New York, who was in that meeting with Congressman Brady. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
Are we going to see another round? What's it going to look like? Fill us in on all the details you heard, any that you can share.
Yeah, it sure looks like that. As far as Chairman Brady goes in the meeting, he seems to be very confident, very optimistic that, at least on the House side, we're going to have legislation come forward that takes everything that is good about the individual side and make it permanent, but also try to make a few technical corrections that might be needed, and maybe do some other things that would help people save for retirement to be able to pursue the American dream.
You say corrections. You know, I created a little bit of news myself back when all this first went down, because while I liked a lot of it, and I really do, I like the majority of it, one little bugaboo I had was that darn private equity loophole. And, you know, the president, he campaigned on this. Remember that, Congressman? He said it's not fair. You got fat cats. They're getting away with paying so much less in taxes than people that are out there working hard for their living, middle-class Americans. And he promised to fix it, something that President Obama never wanted to do, something Hillary Clinton never promised to do. But then, you know, it just kind of fell by the wayside. Is it going to come back? Are they going to deal with it this time, sir?
Well, honest answer is I don't know. That wasn't something that was covered in today's meeting, and this was the first time that we were sitting down with Chairman Brady for him to outline all of what he has developed up to this point, but also to answer our questions. So the short answer is I just don't know. I don't know the answer to it. And as far as technical corrections go, you know, I think it's you know, more minor that they would be looking to change, where something just there was a drafting error, but with less consequence.
So you say the tax cuts for individuals might be made permanent. Might there be another round? Like, might we actually see some of these brackets come down even lower?
I would love that, and I just don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the bill itself. And I will also say, you know, I represent a district on the east end of Long Island. We have, there are a few states in our nation that tax our constituents to death. So we also have this issue with the state and local tax deduction to keep in mind, because what you don't want is for people who you're intending to deliver tax relief to end up having to pay, you know, a little bit more, not less, just because a consequence of our state government.
But that's actually going to, yeah, but that's your state government's going to get its act together. I hear you, by the way, and that's I'm conflicted on it, because I'm actually now a former New Yorker, in part because of something like that. And if you guys don't get your act together in New York, guess what's going to happen? You're going to see more and more people start to leave, because it doesn't make sense if you can't deduct state and local. Let me turn to Andrew Cuomo, New York governor.
It's a perfect segue.
He is, exactly. He's pardoned 7 people actually facing deportation because of crimes that they committed years ago. And Cuomo says that the pardons are a direct shot at the Trump administration. Stay with me, Congressman. I want the viewers to see this. Watch.
They are on a jihad to deport as many people as they can who they believe are not in the United States legally. We're doing everything we can to frustrate their efforts. One of the things we can do is pardon people for past crimes so their records are expunged.
Congressman, what do you say to that?
The guy is sick. I mean, calling it a jihad, we have our great ICE agents that are focused on defeating MS-13, combating human trafficking, combating drug trafficking. Their priorities are to make our communities safer, to make my district, his constituents all throughout New York and our country safer. So to be calling that a jihad, their mission is one, to protect America's security and enforce our rule of law. Andrew Cuomo, who, by the way, doesn't feel like there's any more taxes that could possibly get cut in New York, that his work there is done, is already running for president in 2020. And that is what this is, and that's what almost everything is that Andrew Cuomo does these days. It's not geared towards his September of 2018 primary or the November of 2018 general election. The guy is already running for president of the United States. But it is insulting to hear him call our great ICE agents, calling it a jihad that they are working on, and it's one that he really, I mean, he's taking the bait of Cynthia Nixon, who's his Democratic primary opponent, who is calling ICE agents terrorists, and this is what we're seeing all across our country, the direction of their country.
You know, we did a little segment on this yesterday. I showed the viewer Michelle Wolf, who was the comedian that performed at this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner, quite poorly, I would add. She's at it again with a really pathetic, disgusting video in which she is trying to joke, I suppose, and make the comparison between ICE agents calling them ISIS, jihadists. Yeah. And that's when I say, Congressman, things are just getting too far, because I understand that you may, differ in terms of your opinion, et cetera. But the reality is these people are out there. They're risking their lives. They're trying to protect us, Americans who are here legally. And, look, it's beyond my understanding why you wouldn't support that. If you're willing to have a country, you ought to be willing to have a few borders. Yeah, final thought to you, and then I got to go.
It's an activist base that is demanding extreme positions and extreme rhetoric, and we need to witness the Democratic Party move closer to the center because they are off of the cliff.
I would really like that. Thank you so much, Congressman Zeldin. It is good to see you.